Some time ago, Mazda decided to get out of the dogfight that was and is the family saloon segment. And it made sense. There was a lot of players in that market and it's very hard to differentiate yourself. But along came the crossover market and it has handed the backsides to the family saloon segment. And so now a lot of family saloons are moving up market and taking the fight back to Mazda, the very thing that they tried to avoid. So, has the new Mazda 6 got anything left in its arsenal to give them a good run for their money? You betcha. I think a good car review has a healthy blend of fact and opinion, and so let me start with my opinion of the Mazda 6. Well, I personally really like it, but I drive a Mazda 6 and I'm on my second one, and my wife drives a Mazda 3, so we are kind of a Mazda household. And I don't think there's any denying that this thing is fiendishly handsome from every angle. Front, side, back, whatever, it looks great. But enough of the opinions, let's deal with the facts. This Mazda 6 has a 2.2 litre diesel engine with 150 brake horsepower. It has something called Sky Active technology, which means that it has very low CO2. It'll cost just €190 to tax per year, and it is very fuel efficient. I'm currently returning 5 litres per 100 kilometres, which in a vehicle this size and driving around town is exceptional. Part of the reason for the Mazda's fuel efficiency is the fact that it has something called IE Loop. Now, you can ignore the city name. Essentially what it does is it uses the braking energy of the car and converts it to electricity. And so it can power my radio and my aircon system and my headlights without using extra fuel. The suspension is actually quite good, I say, as I'm tackling those absolutely severe speed bumps at much higher speed than I should be doing. Actually, that's not so bad. There's a nice turn of pace from the engine, good pickup, lots of torque, it's very quiet. I'm in the wrong gear and I'm high up the rev range, and it's still not intruding into the cabin with a lot of road noise or engine noise. It's very nice and quiet and sedate in here, and it's very compliant over bad road surfaces. The Mazda 6 is called the Mazda6 Tourer because it's the estate version, but I could consider this car as an excellent cross-country tourer, someone who maybe is doing a lot of driving in excess of 20, 30, 40,000 kilometers a year. Someone who's really on the road all the time would enjoy this car, I think. You just put the foot down, there's oodles of power, it's all effortless, and there's nothing dramatic about it. I quite like the interior of the Mazda 6. It has this reminiscent of a BMW iDrive system with this toggle switch down here, and if I go back to my home page, I can go through things like Bluetooth audio, my radio functions, and the optional sat-nav. And then in front of me I have a heads-up display, this thing right here, and it's displaying my speedo. So if I just keep my eyes on the road, I can still see what speed I'm going without having to look down at the clock. It's all very neatly arranged and displayed. It's very uncluttered, and I like that about an interior. For me, less is more. When it comes to the price, I'll finish how I started, with a blend of fact and opinion. A platinum model estate will cost you close to 40 grand. That's the fact. The opinion? It's worth every cent.